Hey everyone, this is going to be like a very quick kind of rundown on how to get healthy hair. This is going to tell you kind of the basic things that we do every day that damage our hair and we don't even realize it. So here we go. I'm going to start off with in the shower. Do not use hot water on your hair. I think that's just a basic thing that everyone should know. What it does is it opens up the cuticle and makes it more susceptible to damage. If you're using hot hair or hot water while washing your hair and you're also using a very strong shampoo, what it's doing is it's lifting it up and putting it in the cuticle. It actually strips out your hair color more often or faster, and so it's just a really bad idea. So use lukewarm water. Another thing is do not use shampoos with high or any sulfates at all, or sodium lauryl sulfate, which is found in a lot of brake fluids and like car waxes and just some really weird stuff. Do not use it. It's found in a lot of brands like Nexxus and Pantene Pro V. So stay away from those brands. I actually have more reasons to stay away from those brands because they make a lot of promises that aren't true, like that they can mend split ends. You can't mend a split end, you need to cut it off. Just things like that. So just go ahead and stay away from those brands. I use Mane and Tail, and I've realized that Mane and Tail is one of the best brands I've ever found. I'm going to show you a bottle real quick. That's the conditioner bottle, but that's just what it looks like. You can find it at any pet supply store. You can find it at Walmart in the pet area. It is, yes, for pets, but it has a lot of natural ingredients in it to cleanse the hair that aren't really harsh or anything. So those are really good. Whenever you get out of the shower, do not towel dry your hair in a rough manner. What I mean by that is whenever people bend their hair over, take a towel, and do this with it, it's really bad for it because if you think about it, your cuticles are like this right here. And what it's doing is roughing up the cuticle. You don't want to rough up the cuticle at all. What it does is it causes a lot of breakage. Just like you would never take a hair and run your finger up. Now, everybody do it right now. Take a piece of hair, run your finger up it. See how it's rough? Because you're messing up your cuticle. Now run it down. See how it's smooth? Okay. Whenever you're in the shower, rinse hair with cold water. It's going to seal all of those cuticles, which is really good for it. It seals in the moisture, and so it's just a really good idea to do. Make sure also when you're in the shower that you do condition. Even if you have oily hair, do not condition your scalp. Yes, I know about co-washing, and I've done co-washing. That's completely different. I mean, don't condition your scalp if you've got oily hair. Condition from ponytail down, okay? Another thing when you're getting out of the shower, do not brush your hair while it's wet. It stretches the hair. The hair is very stretchy. It's kind of like an elastic when it's wet. Wait until it's almost completely air dried, then you can brush it with a wide tooth comb. Woo! Good idea. This will not snag the hair as fast or anything, so that's something else that's good to know. Whenever you do want to blow dry your hair, wait until it's almost completely dry to blow dry it. Whenever you blow dry your hair from completely wet to dry, that's causing a lot of damage. If you think about it, one thing, it's heat. Your hair has a natural moisture when it's air dried that is not stripped away by heat. But whenever you go to blow dry it, one thing, it takes the moisture out, which is what it's supposed to do. But then if you go to straighten your hair after you blow dry it, it strips just the tiniest bit of moisture you have left, and it's horrible. Another thing is do not straighten your hair while it's wet, or even damp just to the tiniest bit. Now, this is something that everybody thinks is a good thing, and I really do not understand it a bit. Is they think that steam that comes out of your straightener is good. No steam coming out of your straightener is good whatsoever. Your hair has bonds in it, okay? And whenever you apply heat to your hair and it's still damp, it's going to basically make those bonds like explode, okay? That's going to cause breakage in the middle of the hair shaft. Whenever you look at a piece of hair that's very damaged, you're going to notice some white specks along the hair itself. What those are breakage, okay? That's breakage in the middle of the hair. It's not a split end, it's breakage. And that's usually caused by a lot of heat. And so I'm going to go ahead and go on to another little topic with heat. Do not use, especially if you have fine hair, bleached hair, damaged hair. The only people I really suggest this to is for people with maybe Asian hair. Theirs can take it, and it's actually sometimes good for their hair, is applying a heat protectant spray or any type of oily, consistent product to their hair before they apply heat to it. That's like in heat different sprays, that's in type of any frizz tamers, anything. Don't apply it to your hair before you use heat. The basic rule and reason for this is because when you apply it to your hair and then use heat on it, it's like deep frying your hair. Just think about it. It makes sense. It's really bad for your hair. If you have any type of product that you just love the smell of, like I love the smell of Beyond the Zone Heat Protectant Spray, but it has an oily consistency and it does dry out my hair and it can deep fry my hair. So what I do is I use it as a shine spray after I use heat, just because I love it so much. So just completely stay away from that. If you have fine hair, what you're going to look for in a heat protectant spray is like a watery consistency or a creamy consistency, and that's for any product that you use before you use heat. After you use heat, go ahead, use whatever oils you want. I don't care. Another thing is, if you do not, this is the basic thing, try not to wash your hair every day. Now, I know people with blonde hair usually have to wash their hair every day because I can't remember the exact reason, but they said that something in the hair dulls down if it's not washed. Like, the oil actually weighs down blonde hair a lot faster because it's fine. So, yes, I feel like I have to wash my hair every day. Just make sure you're using a very gentle shampoo and a very good conditioner. And another thing is, if you do not have to wash your hair every day, invest in a dry shampoo. Yeah, I don't necessarily suggest this one kind, but yeah, just any type of dry shampoo really saves. What I use personally is baby powder. That works the best in my hair. It's worked better than any dry shampoo ever for my hair, and I just really love baby powder. What I do is I put it in my hands, rub my hands together, turn my head over, and just rub it just basically on my scalp. So we're going to go from there. Coloring and bleaching your hair is really bad for it. I have done it, and y'all know that's why I had to cut off my hair. I used to not do it, and I used to have actually lighter hair than I do now. So it really makes no sense for me to get any highlights or anything. What I use to get my light hair is Sun-In, and this is with the lemon. I just know already that a lot of people are going to say it's bad for my hair. I have went from hair that was up to my shoulders all the way down past my chest while using that product. And by the time that my hair got long, my hair was nearly platinum and not damaged at all. So that's just to let y'all know. It's never damaged my hair whatsoever. It might damage some types of hair, but that's normally, I don't know why it does, but I would only use it for medium brown hair, or yeah, medium and light brown hair more. And then just like the dark blondes and the lighter blondes to get them even lighter. My hair is actually an 8, which is pretty light, and then I lift to a 10, which is the lightest you can go. And I just do that by using this spray. I don't highlight my hair anymore. It scares me actually. And another thing I'm going to talk about is you need to use like a moisturizing hair mask overnight at least once a week. That's for anybody. Damaged hair, I would say up to 3 times a week. You don't want to apply it too much because I hear a lot of people actually have grown fungus or had like a fungus type thing grow on their scalp from too much moisture. So always remember that. Do not moisturize your hair too much at the scalp. What I do is I put olive oil on the tips of my hair, or the ends of my hair, not the tips, but all of this like ponytail length and down, and then I put castor oil mixed with olive oil on my scalp, and y'all know that's because I'm growing my hair back out. And then I put a shower cap over it and go to sleep. Whenever I wake up in the morning, I'm able to just go ahead and wash it out. It doesn't make my hair too oily. It's not hard to wash out for me or anything. So that's just something to think of. Trying to think of anything else really. I had like a whole list of stuff that I know I'm probably... Oh, another thing, hairsprays. Hairsprays are really, if you think about it, using hairspray is really bad for your hair. I try not to use anything that coats the hair completely. I actually try to use like no products at all. But I do use like a Kids Detangler spray every day and a leave-in conditioner by Mane & Tail. I'm trying to find it. It's on the floor. This right here. And it hasn't really ever damaged my hair. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll try and get back to y'all. If y'all have any questions, leave them down there. Subscribe. There are more videos to come.